Hello everyone, welcome to World History to 1600 here at Missouri State West Plains. It's the summer of 2018. I hope you had a good weekend and are ready to get started with your summer coursework. So this video is just going to provide you a short overview of the course and talk to you about a couple different things within the course itself. And so let's just start out with the announcements. This will be the page that comes up every time that you open up the course. The first thing that you'll see will be this announcement section. Try to check it every day because I'll post announcements as often as I need to, and sometimes it may be more than once a day if something were to come up. I may put my glasses on. I forgot to do that. Under faculty information, you can see a little bit of information about me, my contact information. My office is in Library 206. If you're in the building and have a question about something, feel free to stop by at any time. If you're traveling from someplace and need to visit with me in person, you might call ahead just to make sure I'm in at that time that you're going to be here, but feel free to come in anytime. The door is always open. So you can see my email there in my office phone. Under syllabus and course information, so in the syllabus, just a couple of things to look at in here for the course. We will be using Global ICM, and I will look at that just for a second. Global ICM World History to 1500, successful online. You should have bought a course access code from the bookstore. When you go to Global ICM to sign up, you're also going to be asked to provide a unique section number. This number is your unique section number, and it is case sensitive. So as you're setting up your account and you need access to your course, this will be the course number that you'll put in. And then you can see the makeup here of the course as well and the points that you have available to you. If you need some help with something in Global ICM, please contact Global ICM. Don't contact the IT help desk if it has to do with Global ICM. They should be your first point of contact. You can CC me on the email to let me know that you're trying to get some help with something, but always contact them first. You'll see the quizzes, activity assignments, discussion postings, and written assignments for your points there as well. So let's look at Global ICM just for a second, because I want to go over something with you about the course. So when you go to Global ICM, this will be the page that you come up on as soon as this connects. Apparently it's slow this morning. And you'll notice you'll see a little button here that says sign up. So when you go to sign up for your class, you'll want to click the sign up button here and then enter the information that you're asked to enter. So you're going to sign up as a student, and then your email, MSU email, and then just go through the steps. Now, as far as your course goes, so this is your section here, 103. Here's a little getting started page. I recommend going through this. But then here's week one, the first people, the first farmers. And this is everything you'll be doing during week one. Now, before you see everything that's to be done and kind of get a little panicky, I need to explain this to you. I did this in a way that I think would benefit you as a student and not me as an instructor. And so instead of giving one large midterm and final or large weekly tests, what I've done is I've taken each of the readings and I've given you a quiz for each of the readings. So for instance, when I click on readings and beginnings, you'll notice here if I go through the whole thing, so you have this, so that's probably about 4 or 5 pages to read there, not a whole lot. It looks like it's about 13 minutes if you want it to be read to you. And then when you're done with that, you're going to take a 20-question quiz over it. And then you're going to go to the next reading and take a 20-question quiz. Next reading, 20-question quiz. Next reading, 20-question quiz. Next reading, 20-question quiz. So if you look at the first week of class, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 readings and 5 quizzes. So if you do one a day, that's not a whole lot, quite honestly. But again, there's no major exams. There's no major weekly tests. It's just smaller chunks of material broken up into quizzes. I do that because I think it will benefit you as a student. You don't have to focus on an entire week's worth of reading before you take your assessment. You focus on one reading, you read one section, and you take a quiz. And then also you'll have different activities to complete. And so if you look at this one here as a student, just going to give you an idea. So here's the first week of class. You can see everything set up here. Everything ends on Sunday night at 11:55. And if I click here on Hammurabi's Code of Laws, you'll read through the background, you'll read through the source material, and then you're going to analyze the evidence. And all you need to do is just type into these little block areas. You'll be able to. I can't because I'm not a student. These little areas are your answers. And once you do that, you complete the week. And then you go on to the next week and so on and so forth. I think the only major work week, quite honestly, and I'm looking through these weeks, is you may have one week where there's like 7 readings. But again, if you do 1 a day, it's not that big. If you do 2 a day, it's even easier. But this is, again, broken up to benefit you as a student because I think it will help you in the long run. So that's how you're going to interact in Global ICM. All coursework except discussion boards and written assignments will be done in Global ICM. Period. Your quizzes, your activities, everything will be done here except for the work in Blackboard. So make sure you are aware of that. Everything is due on Sunday night by 11:55 p.m. I'm not going through the whole syllabus. If you miss the deadline, sorry. I don't accept late work. This is the summer and you need to be on top of things. There is no extra credit in the class. However, you have a lot of little assignments to do. So there's no one major assignment that's going to hurt you a whole lot if you happen to do poorly on it. Again, will be used the Blackboard system. And you can read through the rest of the syllabus whenever you want to. So under weekly units assignments, so for each week I'll give you a short description plus how many readings, quizzes, and things you have to do. So for the first week of class, you have a little syllabus quiz. I'll give you a hint, it's 1 question. And then the discussion posting about the early empires. And then you move on to the next week. You can see again, just a discussion posting here. Everything else is in Global ICM. If you need to email me, you can email me here through email instructor. And your discussion board, you can access the discussion board there as well. Well, that's just a short overview of the class. Again, read through the course. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any problems getting your Global ICM account set up, just keep me informed of it. We can always work around that. Hope you have a great semester. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Enjoy the class.